So for around $200, you can have a gun that is untraceable no matter what your criminal history is or how much you are a danger to yourself or somebody else.
The United States Department of Justice is making it illegal for a business to manufacture one of these kits without a serial number.
So this can be manufactured at home. It is a ghost gun. It is a assault rifle, AR-15.
We have a stand-up in progress at 211 Hazelwood.
Sir, drop the chalupa.
So many guns, I don't know which one to use. How about you? You want one?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of Serialless. I'm your host, IPS, or well, co-host. Let's bring on the panel of co-hosts. First but not last, we have Mr. Codename Misfits.
Cheers,
What's
everybody.
going on, motherfucker?
How we doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Cannot complain. Thank you to everybody that is here.
Next up on the board, we've got a man that brings guns from the grave. It is Mr. Guns from the Grave. How's it going, man?
Got my show works gear on today.
Hell yeah.
Represent. Trollworks, what's up, buddy? We see you out in the chats.
Normally, I would introduce y'all to Mr. Tame the Bang next, but he is taking a break from the show. He had some shit to do today.
He had to move tonight.
If you saw on our intro, we have another person, and his name would be Kron. How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Hanging in there. It's Friday, man. Everything's good.
Hell yeah. I like that gun wall back there. That's sweet.
Thanks.
All right, and that brings us to our guest of the night. So if you guys haven't heard of this guy, you're living under a fucking rock. He's taken this community by storm. He's doing a bunch of cool shit, making a bunch of cool textures, and he textured my fucking Paragon. So, by the way, if you guys want to download that Paragon, it's on DefCAD, and it will be on Odyssey tonight. So, go check that shit out. It's all thanks to Killer. So, without further ado, I already said it. Mr. Unseen Killer, what's going on?
Good evening, gentlemen.
I like that. That's cool.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Let's go see who was here first. We got to go thank him for being here. Mr. Richard Stevens. Holy shit. Got the first comment of the night. Never let your memes stay dreams. Make your dreams into memes.
Okay.
Words of wisdom. Mr. T for Texas. What's going on? We've got Trollworks. Hey, what's going on? We're not doing roast anymore? It's called Serialless now, motherfucker. What's going on? Mr. Come Out in POA. Nice to have you. We got Spin 360 on Unknown. Looking forward to the show. I appreciate you, man. He's already fitting right in, calling people feds and shit.
We got Doge in the house. Hello, feds.
What up, Doge? Moose47, what's going on? Glad to see you. Doge, like you said, how's it going? Night Customs, nice to have you, dude.
Yo.
Son of Murray, glad you can make it.
Murray.
PY2A, glad you can make it.
PY2A.
DLD. Yo.
Yo, what up, DLD?
Jesus.
Night Custom. ODO no. That's a weird name. Julio, or Julio. However you say it. Alright, we got all the homies. Glad to see all y'all. Jerry. Oh shit, I skipped over Odalok. My bad.
What's up, buddy?
We got Wish App here. Damn, I skipped over a few people.
What up, Wish App?
Somebody say feds. Alright, boys. Let's just hop right into things. I think we should check out this first build. I want to see what y'all have to say about it. So without further ado, here we go. What do you guys think of this thing?
Well then.
We'll let me get this shit all in order. Mr. Guns from the Grave, what do you think about this pink Glock?
I like it. It's a lot going on. Really artsy. It gives me that retro party feel to it. It's a pretty cool Glock. I like it. I got nothing bad to say about it. What you think, Mr. Misfits?
Actually, I'm going to just make a quick suggestion. Hey, IPS, can we throw Unseen after you real quick in the lineup?
Oh man, you were to make me go first.
So yeah, I'm gonna pass the torch real quick to Unseen and let him take the cake.
Oh god, I feel like I'm being set up. I feel like anything I say, this is somebody who like we love and care about.
Totally not a
I'm
trap.
gonna just totally shit the bed. Honestly, I know it's kind of I'm dating myself a little bit. But my first thought was the Rugrats themes.
Okay.
The original cartoon. And I mean that with the most love possible. I mean, I'm feeling like the Taco Bell vibe on the color scheme.
I was gonna say Taco Bell.
Yeah, the old school Taco Bell. There's not a lot of situations where I think that barrel's appropriate, and I think this is one of them. So actually, shout out to finally finding a good use for this barrel. It's ostentatious in every other build, and I think that this really completes this look.
All right, I guess I'll jump in then because I fucked up the order and I apologize, guys. But I wanted to give Unseen a chance to jump in sooner. I also I like the pattern, the coordination. Homie took the time to paint all of those little individual spots. And I agree, like that barrel matches this build so freaking well. And those barrels are cool and they're hard to pull off. Like I will agree with Unseen on that. Like depending on the build, they are a hard thing to get 100%. Like it belongs with that. And in this case, like it belongs on this gun. On to Kron.
I dig it. I like the coloring. It doesn't look like cheesy, I guess is the word I was looking for. Like, I mean, it's obviously kind of an extravagant theme, but it looks clean. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a lot of smudging or, you know, they really colored in the line. Something I never learned to do. I didn't graduate, you know, kindergarten. And I like that trigger. That trigger ties in nicely. Another thing that always seems to be hard to do is find like a decent trigger for your build that isn't sort of OEM-ish.
Guys, are we looking at PLA or are we looking at nylon?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can we zoom in?
Oh shit!
I can't
There's still
tell
no
you.
noises though with this one though.
People have been getting so good.
I saw some lines, so I
That
did.
that might be nylon, bro.
But
Feeling
people
a
have been getting
little
so good at that fuzzy skin stuff, I can't even tell anymore.
It is
Also,
hard to
while you're
tell.
zoomed in, I'd like to compliment their attention to detail on that painting. They really
Yeah,
painted
no,
the
he
inside the
did it.
lines.
Yeah,
here.
no,
They
that's what I'm
painted
saying,
the mag release too, because there's no way that
Right.
that comes that they got that pink stock.
It was well
Yeah.
done. That is a good, solid intro. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
That might be nylon though. You got a little bit of a sheen to it.
Ooh, no
He
sights.
does.
Feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, noises, boys!
Oh.
Woo! I haven't gotten to say that in a minute, so thank you to this
Shooting
homie
it
for hitting it
noises.
with no fucking sights. Yes!
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I didn't either, man. I was so distracted
I
by
was
the
so
rest of what's going
distracted.
on.
Yeah.
Also,
There's
I
just
don't
too much
recognize the
happening.
frame. It doesn't have a pick reel.
Well, that's
It's 26, but
26 frame.
is
yeah.
it 26 or a
some of
40?
them don't have them on there.
Most of the ones, I mean, I'm new, but most of the ones I've seen at least have that little notch for at least one thing.
Most of them
Yeah.
do, but some of them you'd be surprised.
Well, but I think it fits this build, though. I think it fits the simple but extravagant, like Kron said. Like, it's not doing too much, but it's doing a whole lot where it is doing stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Glad y'all fuck with it. Let's see what else we got in store for the night. Ooh, looks like we've got ourselves. This is the Biden's bin, right?
Yeah.
Or is this something else?
No, no, that is.
What is this? The
forget
exposed
the
gas
actual-
block threw me
I've
off.
been calling it the FC15. This is a fully, well, okay, we can't say fully 3D printed, but this is about as 3D printed as you can get on an AR-15 right now.
Oh shit! Who makes it?
Shit.
It is a
Thunderbolt?
what?
Is this the Thunderbolt?
No, this is a Freedom Co project.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
How did I not know about this?
Wait,
I'm living under a fucking rock. Now that you said something, it does look familiar though.
I was gonna say, it's not out there, but yeah, you can find some videos on it.
Damn, this submission caught me off guard. This is fucking wild.
So I've actually got one sitting next to me. I'm going to be using it in the next match.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! I like this grip too. All right. Sorry to 1776 that I didn't know what this was. I'll learn. Unseen Killer, what do you think about it?
Can we zoom into the trigger real quick?
Absolutely.
So I think I caught something kind of interesting here. Yeah, that's not just a regular run-of-the-mill grab a AR-15 trigger and throw it in here and have 2 holes. It looks like there's something designed here to get that mounted uniquely. I'm very interested to see what that's about, but that's clearly not normal. That's not what everybody else does. So I'm curious about this project now. I mean, this is supposed to be a roast. This is supposed to be a panel. So I gotta say that I don't like that the handguard doesn't line up with the same angles as the upper. And I get the colors aren't going to be perfect. But man, those designs, they're different angles right there on the sides. So that really just fucks with me. Other than that, I mean, it's in keeping with the rest of the show. We've got a magazine present. We've got bullets visible. We've got a killer suppressor. This thing is, I believe, piston driven. It looks like to be a different phase gas block that has different piston. There's probably a 1 through 4 from Adams. So that's pretty cool. I mean, my only critiques are I don't like that the lines don't match up on the upper and the handguard. And if you're going to be this badass about a build, throw a nicer charging handle on it, man. Nobody needs that basic shit. Do something cool.
Get that mil-spec shit out.
Get that mil-spec shit out of here. Guns?
It's cool. I like it. I appreciate that there's a magazine and the sights. I like that grip. That's a fancy looking grip that they got on there. Not too crazy about the colors though, but I like the design. You know, it's got a printed upper on there, so it's piqued my interest. I will say that, and could possibly build it one day. So I like it. I want to hear more about it in the future. What you think, Misfits?
I like this a lot. I do agree that the handguard and the upper could match a little bit better, but other than that, like, this is bad fucking ass. The fact that we have is that a piston driven, right? Gas block there. That's that's really fucking cool. And I'm interested in this build 1000%, and I want to make one in the not so distant future. So this is cool.
Also, I want to call out with that piston setup. Having a suppressor allows them to make it tuned correctly and make it so that it's not melting the polymer because it's keeping all the hot gases out of the upper. Very sustainable design. It's very, very clever.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is the future of 3D gun building. Right here. Is what we're seeing.
All right, boys. With that on the topic, we can go ahead and talk about tonight's prize. If you keep up with us, you saw that we had some promos for a cool ass prize, but things have changed and we have something new to show you guys. So if I could pull that up, I will show you guys what you're competing for tonight. All right, here we go. You're competing for a Geisler kit with I think they're called Goon tubes or the Goon builds. It was something to do with Goon. I'm messing it up. This thing is fucking awesome. You can see all of the shit in here is good to go, and it looks fucking sweet. So if you want to get one of these yourself, if you don't end up winning the show tonight, but you're like, damn, I really want one of these because they're fucking hot, they're actually going to be on sale on 1776's website. They're going to be selling fucking... I forgot what the price point he told me was, but it was a damn good price. So when those are up, you guys should go check them out. They're dope-ass kits. So before we have a winner picked, I'll say congratulations right now, because this is a fucking awesome prize.
The Goon 19.
There you go, the Goon 19.
Thank
this
you,
is
Kron.
a good episode to have Kron on when I'm fucking stuff up. I was ill-prepared tonight.
And yeah, the price point on these, even if you just go and grab them, are still significantly less than even an OEM Glock at the store. So
hell yeah, it's gonna be fucking sweet, boys. You should go check them out.
Also,
it's gonna come with that fiber optic front too. That's pretty clutch.
Yeah, it's gonna come with everything pictured.
Side note, I will say that this is one of the easiest P80 builds you can do. The rails slip right in. There's a beautiful pocket for them. The egos are great on it. If you're trying to get a P80, this is the way to go.
The ego is great, and the ergos are even better.
Sorry, I'm a little drunk already. So. Pulling the tin to bang tonight. Woo!
Somebody's got to be the drunk.
Got it,
Alright,
guys.
boys. So we will keep it going. I'll remind you guys when the time comes what y'all are competing for the people that'll miss it later. Shit.
Hey, we got that.
Wait.
DeWalt.
So let's keep going. Ooh. All right, we've got ourselves a another Glock with 3D printed suppressor height sights. It looks like matching his frame, and he's got is this a P80 trigger?
I'm gonna say P80.
Yep, looks like it. I heard bad things about those P80 triggers.
Ah.
How are you feeling about it, Unseen?
You know, I gotta be honest. There is a special place in my heart for white, whether it's a lot of white or white accents. And I feel like Flat Dark Earth is not that place. Just from a style, from a palette perspective. And white was my first ever 3D printed project. It was all white with black accents, and I fell in love with it. It's very easy to see on the build plate when you're manually dialing in your level. I've never felt the white and tan combo really did it for me. I feel like white complements a lot of things, and if you're going to have it be white and tan, I feel like it should be less of one or the other. But this is pretty heavy on both, and really the color's messing with me. I love the print quality's pretty great. The chairman frame is very iconic. The printed sights look very clean. Looks like I can't really tell. Can you zoom into that magazine release? It's like something came out a little weird there. Maybe it got cut up. It doesn't look 3D printed.
It could have
It
been.
looks like the stepping of his layers.
I think that's just where the supports came off the
No. I'm looking at the top left of it.
Yeah, he's
Look, it's got chewed up or something.
It's got like a bevel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weird angle.
Well, so I bring it up because that's kind of shitty if it's an OEM mag release, but if that's printed, that's fucking badass.
You think this is a printed mag release?
I don't.
No,
think
not a
so.
chance. It's
So.
printed. It's a fucked up OEM mag.
I mean,
Mag.
unless it's resin, I don't think it's printed.
Style-wise, I'm never a huge fan of that gigantic beaver tail thing. I think it's a cool build. I mean, I would have one, but do I think it's awesome? Like you guys.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about the colors, but I don't think it's terrible. I think the white in the FD is kind of cool. It's got its own look to it. I will say I will give this guy bonus points because if I'm not mistaken, this is the same guy. He did take the biggest dickest file and cut it down to make it a 17 or 19. I believe it's 19. So I give him bonus points for that, for editing his own file and shit. So it is kind of personal to him. So and he's got the printed sights on there. I don't really see too many printed sights out there. So appreciated that he did that. So I'm not too crazy about it, but I still like it and I appreciate it for what it is. What do you think, Misfits?
Bonus points for the printed sights, though that the rear sight could use a little bit of tuning or just some sanding to clean up that edge because I see a little bit of jagged edge. But other than that, I mean, massive beaver tail. It's a little over designed in my opinion for the beaver tail a little bit, but that's just my personal take. But other than that, it's a great build. I have no shit to talk, so not a cron.
I'm not a huge fan of the color scheme personally, and given how white it still is, I'm going to assume it's never been fired. But other than that, I do like the sights. I don't know if those are Anon sights. I know Anon AA13 has a couple of printed sights out there now that are pretty decent. That's about it. You guys said most of it.
I got a question for you who are more senior printers than I am. Can you zoom into the front near the muzzle? Do we have some warp going on the front side of that frame?
Yeah, you're talking about the frame droop?
It looks like it might have lifted a little bit on the bed. That's pretty common for rails down.
Well, did it cause layer lines there about 8 millimeters beneath it, though?
Yeah, that is probably what you're seeing there, where you have a little bit of like bunting about 4 or 5 millimeters in. Yeah.
So another strike against the rails down gang.
Man, giving us strikes.
Take note, guns.
Oh man.
No, it does look good. It does look good.
On to the next one, boys. Let's see what else we got.
Ooh, October, spooky.
Hello.
All right, I know a little bit about this one. We've got ourselves a fucking Spooktober, Middleton-made mac and cheese. It seems like we got ourselves a version 1. I think that's an 8.
3.
That's a 3.
1.3.
1.3.
It looks like a fucking 8. You telling me I'm wrong?
It's a 3.
1.3. Yeah.
I promise you it's a 3.
All right. Regardless, this thing is fucking dope. I just now realized this isn't black.
Purple.
This isn't. It's
That's
purple. That's fucking sweet.
I think that is Polymaker purple or dark purple PLA.
Yeah. Throwing the Romeo 7S on there. He's got a push safety.
3D
All right.
arms, the 3D arms and 310 push button.
Yeah, 310 2A. Fuck yeah. How do you feel about it, Unseen?
First of all, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this is just a killer build. Whoever made this should really be proud of it. I want to really compliment a couple attentions to detail here that were paid. I love the orange accents, but I love that they went out of their way to specifically print not only an orange accent stock butt pad, but the release button that goes in there. It takes foresight. It takes caring about it ahead of time. And then I don't think that that's 2 pieces for the pistol grip, so I think they went out of their way to find the paint and make it match, and it shows that they care.
Hell yeah.
I got to take points away for no magazines in the picture, though. Just no effort. I do want to ask, what is that muzzle device, though? It doesn't look like anything I've seen.
It seems to be printed.
That's a printed muzzle device?
Yeah, it matches his frame.
That's badass. Honestly,
I've heard
man, this is just killer. I mean, if I got to take 1 point off, can we look at that stock down there in the bottom left?
Stabbing.
That like hella layer lines. And nowhere else. Like the rest of the build doesn't have any. Like it's just on that stock.
I think it might be ringing because I think he printed it this orientation.
Yeah.
If I had to bet, it's an under 3. And...
It is ringing because look at his frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, it's killer. I mean, I love this whole thing.
Grease that Z screw.
What about you, Guns?
Overall, I love it. I love how they painted the accent on the grips, because a lot of people paint that. I mean, a lot of people print that grip and they just leave it like how it is. So I like that they added the orange to the grip, so bonus points. Not too crazy about the purple. I mean, or the plum, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see where they're going with that. But besides that, I love the build overall, and that there's no magazine that really bothers me. But you guys know that. What do you think, Misfits?
I like the Sauerkraut V2. Shout out to Middleton. That's a pretty sweet brace, and I believe that the back end of that is TPU, because I have talked to the person that built this, and I'm pretty sure that is what he printed that little orange piece on the end there in.
Oh shit!
That is not a brace.
Oh shit!
That is a stock.
Yes, boys in the building.
Oh,
It doesn't matter how much we talk about it. The picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay, shut up. It is a beautiful.
On the duty.
Either way, it is beautiful. I love the paint scheme. The fact that he did, like Unseen said, take the time to match the paint color in the grip to the rest of the orange accents. It's awesome. And shout out to Romeo 7 gang. I have one too. They're a fun optic. On to Kron.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a huge fan of the purple. I love like a good dark like royal purple. This is a little bit darker than that, but it's still it's awesome. I love it. No, the whole thing is just super coordinated. I think you guys nailed it on the head. And honestly, I love the fact that he just threw a stock on it. Like,
fuck it.
Seems like PLA beat you to the punch. He said,
big time.
It's a stock. Props for the dead pup.
Yeah, exactly.
Jonathan says
Went
plus
for it.
1776 for a stock and no brace.
Yeah, that is definitely not the brace version.
Tark says, besides these 10 things I hate, I love the build.
What's going on with that folder though in the top picture? All the folders I've seen don't have that gigantic tab sticking out the back when it's folded.
No, that's the new sauerkraut. That's how it's
That's
designed.
the new Sauerkraut V2.
Yeah.
It seems like a brake risk, right? It would snap off real
We're
easy.
talking about this thing?
Yeah, on the left side. Yeah, it looks like it would snap off real easy.
Oh,
I mean,
this thing.
I've seen thinner parts, but
And
yeah.
it's the same as the V1 though. That's the same design basically in that portion of it. The
I
tab
thought the V1 was a
connector.
little bit shorter, but yeah.
It might have been
not
shorter
bad.
in distance. Yeah, it didn't stick out
Yeah.
as far, but not by much.
But all in all, I just love the coordination on this thing.
For sure.
And this is one of my favorite PDWs, like, of all time. Like, especially printed PDWs. The mac and cheese will always have a special place in my heart. So.
Hell yeah. All right, boys, keep this one in mind while we check out the next one.
Milwaukee.
Shit.
Glock.
All right, this is fucking dope. We've got a 3D printed red mill Glocky frame with a standard black slide and G10 Valkyrie. I don't even know what that is.
That's gotta be
got-
Amazon.
He's got a stainless barrel and thread protector and a battery pack for his motherfucking magazine. This thing is dope. This is exactly what I'm looking for when I ask for a theme. So props to the dude that did this. You could tell it wasn't like the craziest thing ever to accomplish, but it's just fucking chef's kiss. This is perfect. I love this thing. On to Unseen Killer. How do you feel about this thing?
Goonbeam says Home Depot theme song plays. I love it. Are we still allowed to shame backgrounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like his cum suck?
No, I don't like the croc.
You don't like Croc?
The croc is bothering me.
You beat me to it, you motherfucker. I was gonna call it the croc.
Sorry, man. And then the unmade. I assume it's a bed. Like, oh, this needs to be at a. If you're gonna take this photo, you need to take this at like a work site. You need to go take this
Construction.
in the basement on the with all the rest of the tools, man. Not in the bedroom with your croc and your cum sock, your cum croc. No, let's talk about the build though. I think that the print quality is there. I personally would have done this with probably a more unique frame. This looks like an FMDA. Looks pretty normal FMDA file where they added a mill Glocky, probably in CAD to stick it out. It looks like it's very well done. It's got sights. It's got a suppressor cover.
It's got sights.
It's got sights. I mean, I'm looking for sights, man. I love the attention to detail with the magazine base plate. That's pretty great. I'm not familiar with the G10 Valkyrie light. I probably would have done something stupid and put another battery pack on the front of it, or some drill bits or something like that. But no, overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I really like it. What about you, Guns?
Yeah, agreed. With the presentation, like with the bedroom, it's kind of looks crazy. Should have had it with the toolbox or something. But I do appreciate the good trigger controls because his finger's not on the trigger. So, shouts out to that. Safety first. And I agree, it is kind of simple. We did just throw the logo on the frame, but you know, at the end of the day, I still like it. You know, they at least made the logo white and didn't just keep it plain. So and it matches with the base plate they have on there. So it's not too crazy, but I like it. It's like a 7 for me. What do you think, Misfits?
I did give it, bro. Like, I don't know if we established as official rules, but put that shit down on the display. I don't want to see your fucking hand holding it. I can't, you're covering portions of the frame for me, and that's gonna be minus bonus points because I just can't see everything. And I know your print's clean, so I'm not judging you there. But like, it just distracts it from me. Like, I appreciate your hand and your hand model and your dirty fingernails and the beautiful tattoo on your forearm, but like, let me see the fucking frame, bro. Other than that, I love the meme, dude. McGlocky all day long. I kind of want this file, but want to just take your McGlocky title and put it on a different frame because that's too basic for my shit. On to Kron.
Yeah, all that in a bag of chips. I'm not a huge fan of the frame. I think it needs more texture or something. Like the grip itself is just a little too bland for me. Like you could have even thrown the same texture on it that's on like a drill, but that's more of the file than the print. The print, I mean, maybe I'm not seeing it from here because of the pixels, but looks like it's a fairly clean print. Did the right highlighting, painted it nice and pretty. That light makes me laugh, but other than that, you know.
We have a Tame the Bang comment, by the way.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here in spirit, motherfuckers. Have to move out my house tonight and tomorrow, or else I'd be there. Rip these builds apart for me. Yes, sir.
All right, you heard it. We've got marching orders, everybody. Sorry.
Are we still doing that? I thought we were being nice now.
Yeah, we can.
When the time comes.
How's it mixed?
When it's deserving.
Yeah.
So Jonathan Howard says he's more of a DeWalt guy, and then he says, "Who makes their bed?" So you heard it here first. DeWalt guys do not make their bed.
Their bed. Yeah.
My
It's
Glock
just
is
working at the job site.
make their bed.
Kung Pew says it's simple but nice. That's what I was trying to say, but I said it all dumb.
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah,
Print Bunny, I wanted my hands in the next submission. I mean, if we want to do a hand modeling competition, I guess we can have a special episode for that. But like,
that would be hilarious, actually.
How about a croc? How about a croc in the background?
a croc in the back. No, dude, it's the Birkenstocks in the background, the dirty Jesus shoes.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the competition right there.
No, I just want to do the hand model thing now, just to see how many dudes like paint their nails and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, can we not?
There'd be a few of them.
I think it'd be hilarious. People would do it.
Oh shit.
All right, boys. Mill Glocky got the seal of approval. Let's keep it going. Oof. We've got a reoccurring theme here with the patches laid out with the 3D printed fucking spear and the knuckles. If we take a look at this frame, yeah, I wonder who this could be. I have no idea. We've got a TLR1 on a motherfucking P80 with a slide I don't know.
Did he try and stipple that?
What's that?
Is that extra stippling on the index point there?
Yeah, you're right.
That's aftermarket stippling. Yep.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Wait a second.
Custom shit.
Wait a second.
It's underneath the trigger guard too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
A typical, very, very handy grip point underneath the trigger guard there.
What kind of magazine is this? I'm unfamiliar with this as well. Or is this just an extension?
It's just an extension.
But
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't recognize it right off the cuff.
We got every jig you could possibly fucking want in the background here. So if you know, you know. Hike over to dldhardware.com to get yourself some motherfucking jigs for your P80s. Unseen Killer, how do you feel about these jigs and P80s?
You know, I've never gotten the opportunity to use a jig. I've never actually gotten the ability to build any 80% lower handgun or otherwise. I have had friends do it. I have helped friends do it. I've not personally built one myself, so I'm not in a position to judge those.
WTF, he has never helped anybody build anything.
Ooh, nice. There is a Tyrant Killer patch. Speaking of background, can we zoom in on the drink? If they're gonna put the drink in the top left, what are we drinking?
Well,
I don't know what that is.
Looks like Seagram's, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Looks like a cider or a seltzer.
No idea.
Sorry.
It beats me,
So
man.
let's talk about this build. I'm sorry. It's a clean build. It's a nice build. I think Kron called it out right away. The attention to detail and adding their own stipples, making it their own, not just throwing together polymer 80s, always a +1 in my book. And they did it tightly and close and small enough that, you know, none of us saw it right away. We thought it was just part of the rest of the design of the gun. So it matches. It blends really well. It's pretty cool. It's a boring seltzer. That's oh man. And I think is that a 3D printed knife too?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. All right.
So both of those are printed.
With his name.
Yeah, both.
That's pretty cool.
Actually.
That's pretty cool. I don't like I think it's the True Glow sights up there. Maybe kind of hard to see. So it's definitely above average. We got a ported barrel, or I'm sorry, a ported slide. That's always cool to see. Love the TLR ones. Wish it was a TLR 1HL. Not a huge fan of the magazine base plate. I think the rest of the build looks clean, and the base plate's kind of boring looking. Just kind of sticking out flat there.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's all I got. What about you, Guns?
Yeah, agreed. Not too crazy about the base plate, but I appreciate that it's complete. It's got sights and a light on there. I like the aftermarket stippling. That's kind of cool too. It's got a magwell on there. That's kind of dope. But
I think this magwell might be printed.
Well, it looks like the Mav 9 magwell.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that's dope. He's got a printed magwell on there. Not too much going on with it. So I like the what else is going on in the picture. He's got the printed knife and the brass knuckles, and he's repping the gang. I think you need me and IPS to send you a patch so you can rep. the whole
Hell
game
yeah.
fine. That's all I got to say. What you think, Misfits?
I dig the fuck out of this. I really like the TLR one. I wish that it was the next model up. I do agree with Unseen there. But other than that, it's a clean build. I like that you added some extra stipple to P80, like everyone else said. So I have no shit to talk. On to Kron.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Flat trigger gang all day. I definitely agree the stippling work is pretty good, especially for somebody that, I would assume doesn't do this every day. I like TLR ones. That's what I run. I'm not a huge fan of like you need all the frickin' lumens, but TLR one is just sort of a nice like I can see in the dark. I still want to know what that extension is because it's driving me crazy that I don't know who makes that. But
He actually said in the chat that it was the first ever Glock magazine extension on the market.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Good catch. I missed that comment.
Me
I mean, I am old enough to remember that, but I just don't remember. But yeah, no, I like it. It's clean. It's got that kind of like.
It's an Arendado
Bless
first
you.
ever +5, is what he says.
Arendado.
Arendado.
Weird.
Sure.
Sure.
But this definitely has like a. I would carry this kind of gun to it, you know?
Hell yeah. All right, you heard it here first. This thing is indeed EDC-able. Let's keep it moving.
Oh my
hell
god,
yeah.
another
I'm glad this
another
one was
themed
coming up.
build. Yo.
Where's the DeWalt
Wait.
guy?
Wait. Isn't that the same ink?
It's the same tattoo.
It's the same
It
dude.
is the same tattoo. Yeah, same
So
hand.
He can
Totally.
choose which one he likes more.
We might assert that it's the same guy, or
Yeah.
an evil twin.
Oh, it's his twin for sure.
It's the same slide.
You.
No, it's
Walt.
He's got
same
the
slide,
same
same light.
and Valkyrie.
Probably
We
same
got
slide.
the Q-Walt and a DeWalt battery. We got the DeWalt XR lithium battery with the P-Walt. I love these fucking Glock themed drills. And now that Unseen said that you should put a drill bit in the front here, I can't unsee it. You got to put some fucking drill bits on there now. And
No, I want to see a working drill.
bayonet, bro.
look at this dude's orientation. He's 45 gang.
This
Yeah,
one
he's
was.
45
Oh,
gang.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah, we
one.
couldn't really
was.
see it on the other one.
Yeah, so shouts out to you, dude. And he opened up his hand for you so that you could see the entire frame.
Thank you.
On Unseen.
we're still in the bedroom and the bed is still on the
Yeah. Different angle of the bedroom.
He took one step to the left and took another picture.
The whole tour of his house by the end of it.
Hey, you know what? There's your next theme. Show us all of your guns throughout your entire house.
Oh god.
There's no issue with that, right? No, it's a great build. I love that he's got one of each. I really would have liked to see them right next to each other, honestly, if I was going to take the photograph, because I'd like to see both of them built right next to each other. I think that'd make a really cool photo. You know, I don't have many negative things to say about this. It's a nice build. I mean, if I got to be picky, if you look at the magazine well, I guess it's got a little bit of cleanup that he could still do. It's not bad, though. If you go down to the bottom of it,
Yeah.
it's got some pieces that he could just still sand off. It's not bad. I think my only complaint is what it was the first time around. It looks like it's just a regular old FMDA. I would have done something a bit more. I would have done something more with it, because if you look at these power drills, they've got grips, they've got big black panels, they've got little fucking flashlights on the underside so you can see what you're drilling. I mean, like, you could have done a lot, and it's just yellow. That's my only critique, because you could have done a little bit more, and it would have been totally okay. Looks good though. What about you guys?
Yeah, agreed. He probably didn't put it next to the other one because it looks like that's the only slide he has, so couldn't put them side by side. But,
No shade.
You know, it's kind. I agree. I have the same critique about the last one. It's just the logo on the plain slide. I think it's just missing something. Maybe like an accessory that you can just put on the front that holds some drill bits, or a fucking slide cover or something. This is missing something.
Ooh, some bullets instead of the drill bits.
Yeah, something, anything. But just to make it look more like a drill. But I still like it though. I kind of like this one a little more than the previous one, but still, it's falling a little bit short. But I still appreciate it. What do you think, Misfits?
Can I highlight a few comments here real quick? Increasing his chances to win. Smart move. Yeah, only one of these counts if it goes anywhere. Also, stick shift tattooed in the wrong hand. Yeah, homie. Shout out to 1776. Maybe he's English. Yeah, I doubt it, given that if he's doing this, you're submitted from the Far East, man. And shout out to you, bro, because
That would be badass.
you are in communist country, bro. And thank you for watching the stream if you're English. All right. Other than that, we're talking this gun identifies as a cordless hole puncher. Other than that, on to Ron.
All these drill themes make me want to see like an attachable drill, like just a pick-mounted drill up front, because that'd be hilarious. But other than that, I mean, I've printed worse. It's pretty clean. There again, these guys print quality down pretty good. There's some layer lines on this one. I don't think the highlights were done as well. The black's a little bit faded, but hey, maybe he actually shoots this thing. But yeah, other than that, you guys touched on pretty much everything.
Hell yeah. We got Alpha in the house. He says I'm
What up,
here.
Alpha?
I was late as fuck. I was at dinner, but I'm here. I am sorry. You need to go rewind. Go you missed it. You fucking missed it.
You missed it. Go rewind a couple frames, like 10, 5.
So with that being said, let's go on to the next one. Ooh, I have seen this one floating around on Instagram. We got ourselves another motherfucking P80. You can't miss it. He's got a fucking super vibrant purple mag release and an eBay trigger.
eBay trigger.
I heard those eBay triggers are pretty fucking sweet. He's got a camo magwell, and I always forget the name of these barrels. Someone help me out here. What is this?
Live free? Is that Live Free Armory?
Is it? I thought it... That's not the word I thought you were going to help me out with.
To me, it says LF19.
Also, since when have polymer 80s been manufactured there? Scrolling on that P80 logo real quick.
Dayton, New York.
Were they made there?
I guess so. I
I
never
grew up
noticed that
behind
either.
enemy lines.
My mind is blown. There was polymer 80s made behind enemy lines. Respect. Respect the fuck out of that shit. Shout out to P80. Fuck.
Mr. Killer, how do you feel about this purple blicky?
Purple accented silver barrel, black. I got a question about the magwell. Is that camo or is that black that faded?
That's camo, bro.
Is that camo?
I think so, or it's really faded black paint where it's shit the fuck up.
I think it's camo. I think or it wore off because it got used. I do see some wear on the slide, which means it looks like this thing's carried. If you look at those angles, it looks like this thing's seen some holster time, boys. So, I mean, immediate respect in my book. Anything that's seen holster time that wasn't bought gets respect. The purple pink accents don't super do it for me. Other than that, I mean, it's a P80. There's not much to say about it. It's well done. It's tasteful. It's minimal. You're gonna buy the slide that hosts an optic, though. Why not take the plunge? Why not do it? Get an optic on her. That's all I got, though. I'm sorry. Guns?
Yeah, simple P80, cost effective. They got the eBay trigger on there. I've got one of those, and it's okay. It serves me right. It's all right. I wouldn't depend my life on it, but I mean, it makes your Glock look cool. What do you think, Misfits?
Flat trigger, kind of cool. Fuck if it's on eBay or not, right? Cheap parts get you done, especially if you're building a shit ton of these, which this homie I know is building a shit ton of these because I recognize that fucking countertop, bitch.
Is this more than one submission for the same person again?
No, but
there was another countertop earlier with the Mac.
Nah, there's a different countertop, but this homie puts the same countertop every time he builds a Glock P80, and I've seen a lot of these, so I love you, bro. But other than that, you can tell this motherfucker definitely uses a slide. Whether that slide has been carried on this particular frame a bunch or cycled and used on other frames, this motherfucker's used the slide a lot in his carry gun, and I respect the fuck out of that. Unicron.
Yeah, you always get extra points with me if you actually shoot your gun.
Literally.
But zoom in real quick on like where the slide meets the frame. Is the whole thing Cerakoted the same color, or is it just my eyes giving out on me?
No, it looks like it
It
matches
looks like
damn
it's the
good.
same color, dude. Like that's spot on.
Because I love that. That looks
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
sweet.
That blends really well.
Yeah, so definitely points on that. And I agree. I can't really tell with the magwell if that's just worn down from actually being used, or if that's a camo.
camo
I think it
paint
is just worn out though. Well, no, you know.
Cause it's got it on the bottom of it too, though. So it's like,
Yeah, I know. You got like some. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, though, I like it. It's very clean.
Hell yeah. Let's see if the next build is as clean as this one.
okay.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this may be a previous submission we've gotten. That's just rattle-can, but I dig the
Oh,
fuck out of the
no.
rattle-can.
He updated it then. He's got the new push
push
safety from the
safety?
boys.
So it's a new
He's
build.
got
It's
a,
new build, I guess.
A custom shroud on here and a custom buffer tube.
Is that Zip's push button, or is that?
I
has one.
wouldn't be able to tell you.
I think that might be the 3D Arms
I don't know. Everybody's got
collab
one.
push button. I don't know. There's a
Zip
couple
did it like
floating
6
around
months
now.
ago, but
And it looks like he's got like a fishnet rattle can job on here or something. It's like scaled.
we
That's
call
super
it
fucking
snake
cool.
skin, okay? Snake skin.
Yeah, but he used fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
we
You
still
know
call
what he
it
did.
snake skin.
How do you feel about it, Killer?
I think that first of all, do you know that this is the same one from last week? The one that was like almost see-through?
No.
It's not the same one from last week. It's one from a couple weeks back.
Okay, all right.
Re-
I was gonna
re-
say that
re-
one that was
rattle-can.
see-through. That thing was flawless. Shouldn't
No,
have
it's not.
changed.
It's not the
Okay.
see-through one. It's a
All
completely
right,
different
cool,
build.
cool,
But
cool.
it's one we saw like probably 5 weeks ago.
Any FGC9 immediately gets respect. I don't know if anybody here has looked into
Based.
building one. The amount of paperwork that you have to read to understand how to make this thing successfully is just enormous. I know that there are some build kits. I know that they really encourage you to make your own bolts, and that it's not that bad. And
Yeah,
make your own
YB.
barrels, and it's not that bad. But a lot goes into an FGC9. I don't have one, nor do I see myself having one. It's just from a me being lazy perspective. So immediate props for having a complete one that looks to be functioning and fireable. I mean, I'm coming up short on things to judge. I think that if you're going to put this amount of time and effort and energy and money into a build, then maybe get more than a birdcage flash hider. There's a lot of cool things out there. That's kind of uninspired, but otherwise, it's a solid build.
Hell yeah.
How about you, Guns?
Agreed. Yeah. They put a lot of effort into this build. I like how they sprayed and rattle canned everything, even the magazine, and then looks like they rattle canned the optic as well. That's what it looks like. But yeah, they went full out for the whole thing. So really appreciate that. And I like the background too. It looks nice just sitting in the grass. What you think, Misfits?
Doge's got a good point. It probably is using a Glock barrel. I do love the FGC9. It's a gorgeous build, and you know what, bro? You took the time to rattle can your optic. Guns took the words out of my mouth before I could get to it. That's fucking spot on, and I do like the translucent or the almost Tiffany blue you've got on that push button safety underneath the gray there. The rattle can. You took a good job to take the time to paint or to tape that off as you rattle can the shit out of that. So I
You probably
appreciate
just
that.
pushed it through, but yeah.
Ooh, how cool would that be if it was green on one side and when you pushed it through, it was red on the other?
That'd be sweet.
That'd be
I
sweet.
mean, that's why they're 2 pieces. Well, that's why Zips was 2 pieces so that you could do that. You could print one side in red and one side in green.
Another. Facts. Either way, beautiful build. I won't say any shit talking other than I know it is a build that has been re-rattle canned. On to Crown.
I'm going to be nice and not comment on the FGC9 at all. And if you're going to put all of this effort in, like print a grip and just throw stock on it. Because printing an FGC9 and then putting a brace on it kind of just feels like a slap in the face to the FGC9.
Yeah.
But rattle-can gang for life.
And that is a Magpul grip, isn't it?
That is a Magpul grip.
Fuck, man. Yeah, print a grip.
But it's not an A2. So, you know.
Yeah, but like he built an FGC9 and put a Magpul grip on it. Like that is detracting bonus points.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
They taped off the optic well.
Yeah, you might have actually used the rubber cover.
Yeah, facts, because that's a clean fucking circle. There's no way he taped that shit.
Or, well, I was just commenting on, like, if you look above the knobs and controls, it almost looks like where the line was for the caps.
Yeah.
But that's just me guessing.
No, that's probably what happened. I mean, I would have. I just clipped off the bikinis.
Yeah, that's what I would have done too.
Yep. And you get to have matching covers. Huh?
Always a good plan.
All right, let's see if this next dude put his rattle cans to use. He did not.
No, there's no rattle.
Holy shit! This thing is dope.
Guys, there are a billion fucking grips you could print.
It's what the fuck, guys? God damn it!
Holy shit! We've got ourselves a push safety, a 3D printed screwable trunnion. He's got a fucking 3D printed charging handle and a weird ass brace that hugs the actual frame when you close it. That's why it's got that L. I don't know what the hell this build is, but it looks really cool. And this magazine looks abnormal.
Oh yeah, that looks like a Sumac mag.
What? No, that's a Magpul mag, guys.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Why does it look so long though?
Why does it?
Is this 5.7? Does Magpul make a 5.7 mag?
Oh no, it's a regular AR-15 magazine release button.
Well, that wouldn't.
I mean, I might be tripping. It might just be stretched, but this magazine looks awfully long. Am I wrong?
I mean, it might be like a 21 round mag or.
No, everyone's saying it's just a DB9 variant. I guess I'm just an idiot. Nonetheless, it's still fucking cool. That doesn't take away from this build. I like this one a lot. It's printed very well. How do you feel about it, Mr. Killer?
I can't get Kron's comment out of my head from the last build of at least he didn't slap an A2 on it. And then the very next picture has an A2 on it. So aside from the 97-cent A2 grip, this person clearly has a lot of printing talent. Print the grip. But what you said, IPS, that brace design probably hugs. I'd like to see this thing folded because it probably hugs the whole thing together really, really well and makes a nice, compact, and portable package. I know that they're hard to come by, but I would have sprung for the 1/2" by 28 barrel instead of just the, the 1/4 inch?
Yeah, the 3/4 by 10.
Sorry, the 3/4 inch. Yeah. I love the matching knob up top for charging for the color and the scheme. I think the only thing it's missing here is a color themed matching base plate. I think I would have done that one last step and I would have completed the look. It would have been a nice rounding out.
Hell yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, no, it's a nice clean build. I'm really impressed by the print quality. Is this PLA?
I could only assume. I hope so.
Yeah, there's no way it's anything else.
I mean, it could be an ABS or an ASA. They come in those fun colors, but.
You're assuming he has a good build chamber, though.
Well, it looks sweet. I really love this build. What about you, Guns?
Yeah, really impressive print quality. I like I'm seeing more push button safeties out there. I like that he matched the charging handle. I would usually say, it's pretty simple, but I really like the color. It just pops, especially with the black. In that was that like neon yellow or some shit, or just yellow? I don't know. But yeah, A2 gang, make the haters mad, We'll on that bitch. What do you think, Misfits?
Dude, get rid of that fucking grip. Either CAD your own or pull like a Hoffman grip or anyone else's grip other than that piece of shit A2. Fuck it. Guns, you love the A2. I fucking can't stand that piece of shit. You get it in every parts kit because it is a piece of shit grip. Throw it in the trash. I have like a dozen of them in a box that I never touch. I agree with Unseen. Matching the base plate on the mag would be dope, but if that is a Magpul mag, good luck, because I don't think anyone in our community yet that I know of has catted a base plate for the Magpul mags because they're kind of funky. They're not the standard base plate that a Glock mag uses, if I'm not mistaken. At least mine aren't. Other than that, I really do dig this. This is something the fucking Secret Service would have in their jacket, with the way that fucking brace folds in and has that hook, so it's all nice and compact. Oh damn, boy, that thing is fitting like you're talking fall, boys. It's fall. You carry that in your jacket, you can't get that seen if you got that hanging. Woo! Gorgeous. Monochrome.
I mean, the good news is if you broke down on the side of the road, you could use this as a traffic cone too. I double checked. This is definitely a 27 rounder PMAG, 27 round PMAG.
Cool.
Those come with that flat base, which I love. The aesthetics of it works, and those aren't too terrible. They're better than the Amend 2 mags that I have had a horrible experience with. I would judge you on the threaded barrel piece, but we all know how much fun it is trying to even get Mac uppers. So I'm gonna let that slide.
True.
But seriously, obviously you can print. There are literally hundreds of grips out there to choose from. Just print one. But other than that, like super clean. I like the color. I think the color works. The black plus the lime. What are we gonna call that? Lime highlighter yellow? Like that's
Ryobi green. I guess it's more yellow than green.
That's pretty Ryobi green.
So it seems like we've got a question. Print Bunny, that's what I was wondering too.
Yeah,
she was
Bunny
asking.
asked, she goes, "Do you think the printing the front
Oh
pin
yeah,
would hold up?"
I've only used printed pins in most of mine. So
Yeah, that's what Kyle Engel says. Says printing front pins holds fine on both my back builds.
Shout out to that, boys. Print gang.
Print them horizontal so that the layer lines are going the length of the pin.
Right.
But
snap. Yeah.
That's really my only suggestion with that.
Hell yeah, that's fucking sweet. This is one I'm gonna remember for the end of the show. This thing looks fucking beautiful, boys. Let's keep it moving on to the next one. Oh shit, this one should look familiar. We got ourselves say it for me so I don't look like an idiot on stream again.
Fafnir.
Fafnir. I was saying Fafnir. Alright, so we got ourselves a Swamp Fox and another one of those slides I have no idea about.
Swamp Fox.
Nice looking trigger with the red accent. And a Shield Arms extension on his magazine. I don't know what filament this is, but it really does this frame justice. I think this looks fucking dope. How do you feel about it, Mr. Killer?
What's the print orientation going on?
Rails down.
Is it?
Yeah, because look at how clean that is. You can see his layers.
It looks like it's printed with the barrel pointing down.
No, again, I think that's more ringing shit. I don't think these are layer lines. I think this is
not layer lines.
ringing.
That is like.
I think that might be fuzzy skin.
Is it?
That's not.
That's the most fucked up fuzzy skin I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, I'm a
Very
fuzzy skin printer. That is
though.
not fuzzy skin. It's consistent, but it's not fuzzy skin. I don't know what word.
Because it goes from the front to the back.
It does. Yeah.
All the way down on the scales too.
Yeah, ringing doesn't go away halfway through a layer.
Yeah. It could be ringing, but that gives it like aesthetic. So.
Either way, the print looks solid. I may or may not have been around at the time of creation of this particular STL. This is not my work. It is not mine. I do love the combination of the color on the frame and the slide. I think that it all blends really well. If you're gonna, I mean, this is painted, right? This is a painted lower.
He did something to it, unless this is some wacky ass.
It might be Robin buff. That would get you a similar aesthetic.
So if it is, I mean, if it was painted, I was gonna say just hit that mag extension too, because that would just really complete the look, or something else. Or I guess and this is a color thing for me. The barrel is not the same bright silver as the bright silver in the mag extension, but I really love the choice of the trigger, the black and the red claw trigger with the front claw underneath the trigger guard. The whole thing just looks solid. Like, this is a great whole picture. If you look at the whole gun, this looks like a well-themed.
Oh shit, HTPOA.
HTPOA it is.
No paint.
That's impressive. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the whole build. If I gotta pick a thing to complain about, what's going on the side of the magwell over there on the bottom?
Oh, no, that's the undead. So that it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to have that melted kind of look to it.
Okay.
Sports print.
That
Shout
was
out to you, buddy.
aesthetic.
Spot on.
All right. What about you, Guns?
Yeah, I like this one. Not too much bad things to say about this one. Not anything bad at all. I like how this Remix has like a more relaxed version of the scales. This seems like I like this version as well. Yeah, it's dope. I like how it really blends with the slide and the mag extension. So I really like this thing overall. What do you think, Misfits?
Kyle, shout out to you. I'm not sure if I know who you are because I never interacted, but carried guns in Game of Thrones. This would be it. Spot fucking on, bro. This would be it. This would be the heater instead of the fucking sword. Whoop!
Game of Thrones Glock.
Game of Thrones Glock. Facts out. Swarm Tech is also in here. I just saw a comment, Brian. Where is he?
Hey,
No
what up,
goon
Swarmy?
beam on that thing. Facts, bro. If he had a goon beam, there was also like
It's Tame the Bane's line right there.
literally. Thank
What
you
up,
for
Swarm?
filling in there. On to Kron. Other than that,
Well, I'm horribly biased because obviously this is my file. But huge shout out to Unseen for showing me the magic. Honestly, though, super clean execution. I haven't even had a chance to print this yet. I sent it to like a handful of people, so I can probably guess whose it is. But love it. Love the trigger too. Like it's got an actual trigger in there. Optics, like not shooting at sounds. Like I said, I'm horribly biased, but this is it is a really clean execution.
if I'm not mistaken, that's the same trigger we saw earlier tonight in a different build.
Is it? I don't think so.
Is it?
No, this is some
I think this is a different one.
custom ass trigger. We
Well,
haven't
that's
seen this tonight.
That's a oh god, I know who makes that, but it's slipping my brain right now. Those are
Either
expensive.
way,
Those
those
are
are
not
gorgeous.
cheap.
It's a gorgeous trigger.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks better there than what I thought it would look like. So as I was making it.
Wow.
All right, boys. HTPOA and expensive triggers get you the fucking praise. And, put that in your noggin for the future.
Yeah, tier.
Your level approval.
Let's keep it moving, fellas. What
Ooh.
the fuck?
Hello. Is
Uh,
that a hot swap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a hot spot.
yeah.
Lit
So
paint,
we
baby.
got ourselves a little 22, and it looks like a P80 trigger, but I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah, it's a 22, dude. I hate to say it, but I hate this. Unseen Killer, how do you feel about it?
I don't love the color. I don't love the overall imagery going on here, but props where they're due. Hot swaps are hard to do, man. And I think that they did execute it well. Doesn't look like we have any skips. I don't know. If you're gonna put effort into a 22, don't make it a handgun. Do something fun. Go make a 10-22. Go make something that you can go mag dump in and not have to sit here and do one little thumb at a time and then shoot 10 times and do it again. No, it looks fun. It's just, I don't know. It's if you're gonna put the time and effort into doing a hot swap, do it with a more fun frame. Do it with something that you'd be a little bit more proud of. It's just kind of a simple build. I don't hate it. I don't love it though. How about you, Guns?
Yeah, agreed. The frame choice is boring, but I give you props for the hot swap. I'm not hating on the 22. I want a 22 Glock. I don't have one yet, but I would imagine that's the perfect one to do it on. Just a little tiny one. Keep it in your pocket. But yeah, so many better frames they could have chose instead of that just boring blocky frame. But I mean, I don't hate it, but it's like a 5.
Don't love it either.
It's bad, but it's not terrible. What do you think, Misfits?
Looks like something you buy on the fucking store shelf as a fucking toy, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, not because it's 22, but just because the color choice you chose and where the layer swap was. Like, if you did the red anywhere else further down, like, it would look less toy-y. But, like, for me, like, bro, that line right where you're at, I don't know. And, like, I'm a big fan of the hot swap. I've done it a bunch myself, too. Like, it shows that you know what you're doing. If you can pull a hot swap off without a layer shift, props to you, bro. So, like, I'll give you credit there. But this ain't doing it for me. Otacron.
If Lay's Classic was a gun, I mean, you got a flat trigger. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't like 22s in general, but Glock 22s are just not my cup of tea.
I believe that's a next.
Yep.
Facts.
Throw a little bit of blue in there. You can have a Pepsi Max 22.
Or
That would
blue
actually
line.
have made it better. I would have been down if you made this Pepsi build.
There you go.
Fuck, dude.
Make some fucking themes, boys. Oh, we
All
got
right.
ourselves
Okay.
a fucking the 43. There we go. I was about to say some dumb shit again. This thing is fucking hot, dude. He's got the is this two-tone or is this a sticker around here? I'm not really familiar with these. Did he
That
take the time
look-
to do that?
That looks two-toned.
Or
Usually
maybe-
the stickers don't include the P80, so
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, fair enough. Hell yeah, dude. This thing is dope. Another trigger that it looks wacky as fuck, but I like it.
gotta be.
I like
needed.
how it's all color coordinated again with the fish scale shit. This one looks pretty fucking dope. You could tell he uses it because his scales are missing where it matters. This is where this dude grabs his gun to charge it every time he fucking shoots it, and now it's missing all of the special paint. How do you feel about it, Unseen?
Well, we got the special bullets too up there in the magazine.
Yeah, zoom into the mag real quick. Hold
Oh,
on.
holy
Look at
shit.
those rounds, dude.
Dude, he's got fucking rip rounds.
This man fucks. He's ready to fucking pop a motherfucker.
Or
Those aren't
screw
rip
in some screws in a pinch. Got a Phillips
Aw,
head with him
shit.
at all times. No. It's a nice build. It's definitely, I appreciate simple things, matching colors, subtle colors. It's very obviously a concealed carry rig. Anything that has no serial that you're carrying around to defend your life with gets props from me. I don't love that particular projectile, but I appreciate the nickel plating of the casings whenever I can get my eyes on them. They're always wonderful to see. I don't know. It's a P80, so we can't really talk too much about things like print quality. The two-tone's nice. It's a simple build. It's a simple concealed carry rig, and I like it. It's just nothing wow about it. Should have those rounds in the
DeWalt.
DeWalt.
Literally,
Exactly.
dude,
Yes.
exactly.
It looks
Get
like
it,
it fits
bro.
in the drill bit. John gets it. What you guns?
I like the color choice. It's a. I like how they presented it. Like that's their EDC. They got the holster and the knife, along with the the rounds in there. I'm not too crazy about Glock 43s, but I like that they have the extension on there for the full grip. Honestly, I think if you're gonna go EDC, you might as well get you a 43X. But I mean, I guess they don't make those in P80 kits yet. So I mean, I guess this is the best they had. But props to them for it. What you think, Misfits?
I dig the Cerakote on this because there's no way that's a stock fucking P80. I'm sorry, I don't think you can buy a green OD green P80. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you can.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an OD green frame, and then he did the two-tone on top of it.
Either way, man, I like the two-tone, and I like the fact that your knife just like is a green tone, but it's just slightly different, just enough to pull out that vibe.
Yeah, Murphy's Law was freaking out about that knife. It's the Lightning Dagger OTF.
Yeah, that means it's probably a big baller knife then, and I want to know more about that. So, Murray, let's talk about that later. Other than that, on to Kron.
Love the color. Always a big fan of OD, especially down here. Love the knife. I am going to call you out for not having one in the chamber, though, unless I'm mistaken. But your ejector there is not pushed out, so that means that there's probably not a round in there. But other than that, super clean.
They shouldn't have a round in it if they're gonna put a knife inside.
The trigger. Yeah, it's a good point.
Safety third. It is a P80, so there's not too much we can say about it, but the holes are very clean. I mean, it didn't mar that up at all when he was going through it, so got to give him props for that. Obviously, attention to detail, because the crispness of the black too, like
Yeah, that's clean.
that was taped off really nice for the paint. So yeah, I mean, plus the snake skin or whatever you want to call it up top looks super clean. I like it. I think it's all in all, it's a really solid build. Now we just
Hell
need to get
yeah.
him printing so he can have a 43X.
Motherfucker uses his knife too. I'll give him credit. Like that knife has wear and tear on
Oh
the
no,
blade.
that knife has seen some boxes. all
Yeah,
right?
like, yeah, literally. Like them motherfuckers open packages with that every day.
Hell yeah, let's keep it going, boys. Shout out to the 43. This thing's fucking dope. Ooh, we got ourselves a Monarch with a it's not the pump variant, it's the bolt variant.
With
Which
the
is my
beautiful
personal
Monarch,
favorite.
with the additional Swarm Tech stock too. Can we zoom in on that fucker
Holy
real
shit,
quick?
he's got a Swarm Tech stock with
'Cause
all
that
the
thing is
wackiness going on.
gorgeous.
Fully adjustable, a fat ass scope, and a
Bipod.
bipod.
Is this
Hell
the one
yeah.
piece or the 2-piece handguard?
That's a 3-piece handguard.
That's a few pieces.
Well, no, he's
Yeah.
got a couple options inside the file. I just tore it apart the other day. So this is the 2-piece. Or sorry, this is the 3-piece. There is a 1-piece though.
Oh no,
I
there's
should've
no
looked
P.
up
I was
that.
just saying this one specifically.
Yeah,
I
this
see
one,
with
this
the
one's the
radar.
3-piece. I was about to say,
Okay.
who's got that 1-piece printed out? That'd be impressive.
Unseen Killer, what do you think about this Monarch?
I mean, this thing's killer. I love this. I mean, I feel like this is a very familiar cable roll, whatever the thing's called that this is sitting on. I feel like I've seen this background a couple times on the show. I want to immediately give props for putting that stock together. That is a lot of pieces. That is a lot of detailed work. I'm incredibly envious, and they did the detail to make the riser all the way up and put a real scope on it. I think this thing fucks. This thing's pretty cool. Is that the same color charging handle as the rest of the upper, or is it just a weird light?
Yeah, it seems like it's the same color.
Same color? Okay, I was going to say, if that was like bright white, I thought that would have been a weird choice. If it's the same color, that's awesome.
No, it's the same color. It's just catching a little bit more light.
It's a
Okay,
presentation.
all right.
Too.
No, this is great. Man, I don't really think I have a negative thing to say about this. This is fucking cool. I'm trying to do Tame the Bang some justice here. I'm trying to tear the builds apart. Okay, all right. A lot of money, a lot of time and energy put into this build. Maybe could have gone with a fancier muzzle device. That's the best I can come up with, man. This thing's awesome. What about
Strike
you guys?
Industries for people that shop at Walmart.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think it's badass, especially it's outside, so they're shooting that thing. The only thing I think it's funny how they got the bipod on there, they got the long scope, but they got like that tiny ass magazine in there. It just looked kind of funny.
I mean, that's pretty standard for.
That's standard. Oh, it just looks tiny.
I mean-
Yo. It just looks like that thing just fits 2 rounds in there. But
No,
Oh,
I
wait.
run a 10 or a 12, 10 or a 20 on my SPR. So that's not.
okay,
Guns-
it just looks
guns-
funny. to
Guns,
me.
how often have you shot from a bipod, man? Because using a 30-round mag or something big
Oh.
like that is uncomfortable. from a
It's
bipod.
easier
yeah,
to
that
run a
makes
D60 than it is a 30-round mag.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not poking out, but
Yeah.
it's cool, solid build. What do you think, Miss Fitz?
I dig the fuck out of this. Like I have the apple pie, the comrade to this, and I wanna do the bolt real bad. So Monarch is on my list. I'm gonna put it together soon, and I cannot wait because this thing's a fucking heater, especially with that gorgeous ass stock on there. Shout out to you, man. That is a lot of printed parts put together in a beautiful fashion, man. On the Kron.
Well, it's a by 39, and that's my personal favorite caliber in ARs. Just because. So shit. It was at least 10 years ago now. Back when by 39 bolts first started showing up, people said it couldn't be done. Like you can't make an AR in by 39, and then we started doing it. It was kind of like you can't print guns. Now we do it. So by 39 is always a classy choice for an AR build. Even though this one's bolt action, which just the cleanness of this. I remember Swarm and I talking about this back when he was first developing it, and he was showing me where he's pulling his aesthetics from, and I'm like, yes, do all of that.
So wait,
But-
is this a bolt action or a reciprocating bolt?
No, this is
It's
bolt
bolt action. This
Okay.
is straight bolt
Yeah,
back.
making
Bolt
sure.
back. Like straight
Yeah,
bolt.
yeah. Bolt
back.
action, which means that it escapes pretty much all laws, most of the country.
Yeah.
Which is also, a huge plus. But if I had to pick on it, I'm gonna say what happened to that handguard, because those layer lines you could probably see from space. But other than that, I like the color choices. I like the by 39. All in all, it's a clean build.
Fuck yeah. A few people were asking about the caliber, but you
It's
already
definitely
covered
by
it.
39.
Yes, sir.
Those mags scream by 39.
Trollworks was
fucking
asking,
bayonet?
where's the fucking bayonet?
Oh, calm down, Parker.
Could have
know,
run a bigger mag.
It does look like we've got
yes
some
and no,
work
man.
going on.
Bipod.
Look at the barrel relative to the handguard. It's not centered.
No, but I think that is correct. Mine looked like that too.
Or you were both wrong.
All right, the world may never know. Let's keep her going. Oh yes, this one we have two pictures for because it's a trash can FGC, boys. He's got all the trash on here so that it blends the fucking
McDonald's logo, yeah.
He's got a bunch of shit on here and it looks
Fishnet.
absolutely awesome. He's got, what do they call this, like an urban camo or a trash camo? Literally in a trash can. So we'll go over here. You could get a better look at it.
This is definitely where FGC 9s belong.
Kron was waiting. How do you feel about it, Killer?
Detroit camo. It is, bro.
I didn't want to say Detroit camo, but he took the words out of my mouth. So yeah, this is the Dust build, the Detroit Urban Survival Training build, right?
Oh shit.
I'll be the nice one. You know, it's a supposedly functional FGC 9. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time and energy and effort. And I hope that what they've done to it isn't permanent and they can take all the shit off of it and have it be a nice gun when they're done. Hard to talk about the build because it's literally covered in trash. So, you know, props for getting us both pictures. Props for putting it in a trash can. Not in the negative way that Kron means, in the photo design. I appreciate it. I'd like to know if that's a real suppressor. I'd like to know if that's a real can. We will never know, apparently.
It's a real can. It's not a real suppressor.
It's something. It's something.
He's got himself a monster can.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? If you're going to mess up at a very challenging build like this, I hope there's at least a couple felonies in there. How about you, Guns?
This is the best trash I've ever seen. I love the theme. As far as like, if you're gonna do a theme, you gotta go all out, man. This is a really nice meme. I think you're just missing the ghillie suit of trash. That'll be kind of hard. But I mean, okay, it's not the best on the looks. I just appreciate what they did to make it look like. If you really just threw that in a pile of trash, I mean, you wouldn't see it. I like it. I got nothing bad to say about it. What do you think, Misfits?
Dude, the paint job alone, like to zoom in on the whatever that O black logo is, OIG, whatever that shit is. Like that's skill. That's skill. Like right there. Yeah. Cheesy crisp, whatever that is. That is clean. It's an M, I guess. MEL.
What if it's not a paint job? What if they just glued trash to the gun?
They may have glued trash to the gun. But either way, dude, like what the fuck is that? A paint stirring stick on the top of the buffer tube, taped. With
what's above the buffer tube?
Blue painter's tape, taped with a. No, it's not even a stirring stick. It's a fucking shim. It's like a
it's one of the wedges.
Yeah, it's like a furniture shim. I'm dead, bro. Like fuck. What is this thing? All right, on to Kron. I can't.
All right, so FGC 9s have gotten better over the years.
Regress, not.
So,
progress.
You know what this reminds me of, straight up, is the like homeless people hitmen in John Wick. Like this is some shit they would pull out. You know what I'm talking about? Like those dudes that are like, you know. So that's what it reminds me of. Way to commit. You know, like I wish it had some form of sights, unless I'm missing it.
There's no sights. We're shooting noises.
Yeah,
trash cans.
Definitely. Is that supposed to be a thing?
Oh wait, no, there's sights.
What the hell is this?
Sights. Okay, we're not
Can we
even
go to the other
shooting at
picture real
noises
quick?
here.
Do we see a sight? Can we see a sight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sight.
Yeah, it's a nut. It's a nut. It's a legitimate nut.
Is that hair around the base of the muzzle?
Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's definitely hair because there's more here.
Yeah, there's like
These are wires and shit.
Yeah, is that a
Bro, you know you gotta touch this thing to like, use it, right?
I just love the commitment to the bit. I think they still used an A2 grip though.
Yeah, that's an A2 grip just wrapped in fish nets, bro.
All right, boys.
But
Let's see
yeah.
if the next guy is as committed as this one. Oh, he was pretty damn committed to a 22. We've got another October Spooky Edition Glock, or not Glock. My mind is
Glock.
scrambled
This is
tonight.
Galileo.
Yeah, thank you. With a the proto barrel and some sort of
So
comp.
it
Looks
looks
pretty
like
fucking
that's gotta
cool.
be the DB extensions for the proto barrel because it looks like it has actual threading on it. Unless
Oh shit!
maybe that's printed, but
No, I don't think it is.
It's got a at the front of it. It does have a crush washer beneath the muzzle device.
yeah.
Holy
So if it's
shit.
got a crush washer, I'm gonna say it's probably one of the DB metal sets.
What goes into that effort-wise? I mean, I'd like to know a little bit more first.
It's really not terrible. We can definitely we can crunch on it later.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. Killer.
Here goes.
How do you feel about it?
This is a hard thing to print. This is a lot of pieces and a lot of time for a 22. I know because I'm currently working on one and it's kicking my ass because I do not have my printers dialed in and I've been at this for I've been in this hobby for like 4 days. It's really well done. I like the alternating color scheme. The stock came out wonderfully. The pistol grip didn't come with the step file, so they went out and found one that they wanted, so I appreciate that. AFG came out clean. Is there any way we can zoom in on that receiver to see how the receiver came out? Do we have that? Yeah, I mean, it's just all black. This is a very functional build with some orange accents. All the orange pieces here are not committed to this build. This is something that can be alternated very easily between. So that might be a negative to some people. To me, that's a positive. That means you could style it up, decide you hate it, throw 4 other parts on it, 5 other parts on it, and then have a whole other color scheme going on. So I think that's a bonus in my book. It looks very well done. I mean, there's some layer lines that we'll never see because it's all black because of this lighting on what looks to be like a bathroom floor or a bed or something. No, it's a clean build. It's got sights. It's got mags. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. How about you, Guns?
Yeah, I like it too. It's a perfectly themed spooky gun with the orange and black. I like the choice of accents, how they have the orange rail goes and it switches to the black. I like the barrel length choice. Don't really like those skeleton grips, but that's just me nitpicking. But overall, it's a cool 1022. Nothing bad to say about it. What do you think, Misfits?
Oh, I dig it. I like the black and orange combo, obviously, with spooky season being upon us. And definitely that's a carbon fiber barrel, so that's pretty badass. Those are pretty sweet for the 1022. And like Unseen said, a couple prints, you can swap out all the accents and have a completely different looking theme. Pretty sweet on a Cron.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the Airsoft Plus crowd goes, I prefer bento boxes over the Galileo myself, but
Me too.
Definitely a clean print. You did M-Lock, M-Lock for life. All in all, super clean. I like the commitment to it. I thought that the receiver was actually orange, but I'm thinking of the bento where it had the drop-in receiver. Yeah, I have nothing. I am curious to see if those are the metal inserts or if those are printed inserts for the proto barrel, because I've been curious about those for a minute. But other than that, super clean.
310 says, you know what they say about them BB guns?
Yeah,
You'll shoot
Airsoft
your eye out. Someone else is agreeing with you. Yeah, the bento is better. in my
Bento is way
opinion,
better.
too.
I agree.
But
All right, sure to hear first. Fuck the Galileo. Sorry, bud.
It's a
Keep
bento.
it moving.
black hardware, but
Aw, shit, we got ourselves another mac and cheese.
Very mac and cheese.
Yeah, for real.
Mac and cheese themed.
For real. He's got himself an AWCY grip with, I want to say this is an ETS mag. And I It's hard to say if this is a real can or if this is a barrel extension.
That's the MPA extension. I'm
It is?
95% sure.
All right, sweet. He's got himself a nice looking brace on here. And is this the MPA upper as well? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I
that
didn't
left
realize this
side
was
is,
left charger until right now.
Yeah, the only reason I know that is because somebody was like, "Hey, can I print your rail? But like, can you fix it so I can mount it?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And, yeah, MPA's on the left.
All right. I want to know more about those MPA uppers. I don't know how I like that charger on the left. I know that's like the way they used to be, but I think it looks like shit.
So I would agree with you normally, but after shooting a ton of competitions with the mac and cheese, being able to hit that mag release and pull the mag and then charge it from the same size is super handy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And for someone that is cross-side
Remember
dominant,
the AK reloads?
left-handed,
Yeah.
left-handed chargers are sweet as fuck. I want this build.
All right, fair enough. Killer, what do you think about it?
Can you please highlight IZI Prince comment the elusive AWCY grip? I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys finally giving me a platform for me to talk about this. This is the most boring and uninspired pistol grip ever.
We
I
had
put
this
a lot of time
conversation
and
for an hour
effort
the other day.
and money into this thing. Put a better grip on this thing. It looks like a teardrop had sex with a knife and some honeycomb got thrown at it. And you're shilling a logo for somebody else's thing that you put so much effort into. And they're so easy. I would prefer an A2 grip over this thing. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it, man. I'm being honest. And I don't have any gripe against AWCY, but I fucking hate that pistol grip and how it looks. Get something else. Now, to the positives. We have bullets that are visible. We have magazines that are visible. We have a safety off. I'm sold. I like it.
Oh shit.
I like it. I like what's going on here. It looks like the macaroni and cheese box with the blue and the orange. So that's pretty cool. I would have made the pistol grip blue to match the rest of the parts.
Yep.
Before I pass it to guns, Kron, that muzzle adapter is that printed?
No, it's metal. I think that's the MPA print or the MPA metal faux
Barrel shroud.
It's a barrel.
Okay, all right.
Or extension.
Then I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I like it. What about you, guns?
Well, yeah, you said it all. Because I also hate that grip, and I also would have made it blue as well to match the the whole thing going on. Thumbs up because you got the stick and it's full, and you got a sling on that thing. I think the only thing missing, because it is yellow and blue, you need to grab you a craft sticker and throw it on.
Yeah.
There you go, and that'll be the real mac and cheese. That'll set it off. But that's my only right. What do you think, Misfits?
Highlighting a comment real quick. Imagine
Yeah,
if Austin gets the pen of judges that left Austin good and Kron because V8's supposed to ban him. Facts. I hate that grip. The fuck out of that grip. I have one printed behind me in resin, and I hate the fact that when I first joined the community, I was like, "Oh, this is a cool grip." No, it is not. Other than that, dude, beautiful build. Love the mac and cheese theme box, as everyone else has said. Love the left charger. I want one myself, as I previously stated. On to Kron.
Yeah, so the colors, Kraft mac and cheese makes way more sense. Down here, them's is just gator colors.
Oh yeah,
Made me hate it initially, but if I think of it like Kraft mac and cheese, then yeah, it's cool. You got a sling on there. I'll give you credit for that.
Drill the hole through the grip.
I was gonna say you must have drilled a hole
Oh,
in
shit.
for there being a hole there, so props for that.
And nobody cried.
Yeah. Clean, super clean. Not too much to. I have nothing negative to say about the print quality. Let's put it that way. Got a metal pin up front. Definitely interesting with the MPA upper. So, but that was. I mean, I think Middleton said that was what he designed this thing for, was the MPA upper. I think that's what he started with. So.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No shit.
Because the MPA didn't fit on anything that existed or something like that. I don't know. It was a while ago now. You probably have to ask him. But either way, solid build.
Hell yeah. Let's check out if the next build is as solid as this one. Oh shit, it is.
Revenant.
It's fucking solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
These guys are claiming it. You could see it's coming from Freedom Code Dev Team and 1776 Supply Co. And if we go ahead and zoom in here, we could see all the goodness that ensues upon this fucking build. We've got starting off, we got the Montego 9 upper. He's got diopter sights followed by
Eotech.
the Fiotech. He's got looks like Glock mags, the big ol' 33, and a Middleton made brace with some modifications made. I saw Killer was mentioning that this piece might be hard to break, or not hard, easy to break. So they made it its own separate piece in case that happens. So that's pretty fucking cool. This build is dope as fuck, man. I can't wait to have one of my own. This thing is hot. How do you feel about it, Killer?
Man, I'm kind of coming up short on judgments. I'm trying to do what Tame said and trying to tear these builds apart. This thing looks fucking hot, guys. If I gotta complain, we do have exposed threads on the muzzle.
Yeah,
that
no
we
thread
do.
Protector.
And there's no thread protector. There's no muzzle device.
No can, no muzzle device.
That's gonna kill Nux, because I know he was racing to get a photo with the compensator in it.
I think it would look sweet with one of the larger, like Davesky flaming pigs. That'd be awesome. That'd be killer. I'm super interested to see how many people get this upper in their hands. This thing's got some fucking runway, boys. I'd like to see this thing on so many different kinds of builds. I want to see this on rifles. I want to see this on pistols. PDW's got so many cool opportunities here. This thing's fucking cool. I will say with the brace, with the pistol brace curving towards us, if it folds back to the left side, that means you're going to have it sticking out like this out to the rest of the world. So I guess I probably would have gone with a straight one or one curved the other direction to have it fold in like that earlier light green Mac that we saw. That would have been kind of cool. Cool opportunity there. But like you said, it's not theirs. It doesn't belong to the gun. You said it's a Middleton made brace, so it's a choice. It's like anybody else's choice. Got that printed pistol grip. Looks great. I know that's not a printed mag, but the pistol grip perfectly matches the mag color.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. We have the wood floor in the background, so I can't even complain about framing. This thing's killer. I'm really excited to see where these things go, and I can't wait to build one myself. How about you, Guns?
Agreed. Really excited to see more of these in the future. I think they're really cool. Compact. Just put it in the bag, take it out, in and out. It's dope. Really like the grip on there as well. Yeah, I want to see more of this. So I might make one myself. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm biased as fuck on this build. I love this fucking thing. It's my favorite build in the community. I will honestly say that right now. It is cool as shit. I cannot wait to put one together. Especially because I'm not going to forget a muzzle device. Hint, hint, wink, wink. All jokes aside, though, this thing is beautiful. I saw this grip get evolved over time, specifically for this build, and it came out clean. Unseen nailed it. It really does match that mag, and that's an OEM mag, so that's saying something on the Kron.
Yeah, well, I'm super biased because I put a lot of hours into this. Some of the CAD for this actually. And then you guys, I was super jealous because you guys got to polish that together.
Fuck yeah.
And thanks to Middleton for letting us meld in because you'll notice it's not actually a pick on the back. Like that is a melded brace, which is the super sexy look.
How does that go on? Do you know?
It's part of the frame.
But yeah, I'm excited. Mine's actually in the grow tent.
Hell yeah.
So should be able to show it off tomorrow or the next day when all the little bits and pieces are done. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this thing. Got that UMP or what's the other one I was looking for? B&T look to it,
Oh yeah,
monolithic
man.
upper,
The
almost like a
UMP
miniature
at home.
scar.
Hell yeah, man. I love seeing these frames for the Montego pop up. This is a cool ass upper, and this is the best fucking chassis so far. This thing looks absolutely amazing.
So can we call it the Montego? Because isn't it like Montgo? like Montgo or something, or is it Montego?
There's no E in there? I thought it was
I don't
Montego.
know. I'm asking.
I always go Montego. That's how
I
I'm
mean,
going
the whole
to.
company's named after Spanish stuff, so I thought it was like Montego.
That's cool. That's
We'll
cool,
get a
Bill.
soundbite of Kron saying that shit, and that's what it'll
Oh
be.
God.
Yeah, literally. Someone
On
record
to
that
the
shit.
next one, boys.
There it is.
This
It's the
shit's hot.
Montgo 9. MONTGO-9.
This one is the motherfucking Revenant. Don't forget it.
Facts.
What the?
Oh shit! I don't even know
That's
what
a
we're looking at.
17L.
A 17L. Thank you very much.
26 grip.
Yep.
Printed at a crazy ass orientation too.
Tiffany blue.
It's a great color.
Yeah, I like the color. I'm not sure how much I like the gun though. It was printed very nicely. It's got a weird ass orientation and it still came out good. It just it's not doing it for me. I don't know what it is about it. I can't even put my finger on it. I just
I'll figure it out. A rear sight? Hold on, zoom in. Is that printed?
It is. Holy shit.
Is that printed? That is printed.
Is that a print magazine release to match?
It might be. Yeah.
And the magazine looks like it's pink too. If you
Yep.
look really close.
Magazine is
God
pink.
damn. All right, hell yeah.
Balled
That's dope
out.
actually. Unseen Killer, what do you think about it?
This is stupid. You shouldn't have done it. I hope you feel bad, but you did do it, and I'm glad that you did it well. You could have done this so much more poorly, and I hate what you were going for, but you did nail it. I don't see any major issues besides I hate it. You did it really well. I am a fellow 17L slide owner. They are hard to find. They are hard to work with. They don't look good unless you cover up that front slope. They are awkward. You feel like you want to rack it back a whole lot, and you can't because it only goes back 1.5 inches. So it's a whole lot of iron for not a lot of movement. I wouldn't have done it, and I feel like you did it because you had the 17L laying around. And you're like, you know what? I got to kill off the rest of this roll. I don't have enough for a full gun. Let's throw together this little thing. Fuck it, why not? But you did do it well. I wouldn't own it. I wouldn't touch it if you handed it to me. Let you guns.
How do you really feel?
Love it, and you?
Unseen. You will gladly handle a harlot, but you won't touch this.
That's
what
correct.
The fuck?
That's correct. Because the harlot I made look like a Hershey bar.
That is true. Maybe it's the slide color. Maybe it could just been like Cerakote or something. It would have looked better. But I think these 17L slides on the short grips, I kind of like them. I mean, I couldn't imagine shooting one. It might be uncomfortable. I don't know, but I like the look of them. To be honest, it's got a really cool style that I really like about it. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like the look. But I like the background. It's like a computer inside a computer or some shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't hate this. What you think, Mrs.?
I like all the effort in the prints. You know, you printed the magazine, printed the base plate. Frame is well printed. You know, printed the rear sight, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. This is like something you'd see in Gotham. You know, fucking dumbass villain pulling out on your face. So
there it is. He says it right there. Nate Wesselink. It was done because screw you. Why not?
Yeah,
Exactly.
fuck you. Why not? Facts.
Exactly.
Anacron.
I agree with that.
I like the Tiffany blue color. I'm not sure about the off pink accent. I do like the fact that I'm going to assume those are DB mags, so they actually printed mags for this. That's kind of neat. I'm not crazy about that particular stipple pattern, and my hands hurt looking at how tiny that grip is. But yeah, I agree. This looks like something either out of Gotham or like Star Wars or something. Like, it's obscenely long up front. I don't know.
We have a
Not my
comment
cup of
here.
tea,
No
but
shout out for the front sight being filament. Is that filament inside of the fiber optic?
It does
Is
look
a
like
piece of
that.
filament?
It
It
might
might be. It matches the back rear sight, so it very well
Yeah.
might be.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think they're right. That's
Instead of
why.
fiber optic, it might be filament.
Yeah, I didn't
well.
catch that. Hell yeah, that's fucking dope.
I still hate it.
The problem is it doesn't absorb any light, so like.
You're just doing
I
that
mean,
for
it's still,
fucking.
it's still an off color, but I don't hate it. I just don't love it either.
What about what if they had done that rainbow barrel?
Well, we
Yeah,
can't even
wouldn't have
see the
changed.
barrel.
No, we
Maybe
can't
it
see
is
the
rainbow.
barrel. It might
Get
not
to the
have a
barrel, so it wouldn't matter. They might not even have a barrel. Yeah, facts. Take your pictures from the other side, you fucking
Well,
assholes.
we could kind of see through it there a little
I think
bit.
you can see underneath the slide enough to see.
Yeah, it's just a silver stainless barrel. In the middle.
Yeah.
But a locking
Oh.
block, yeah.
Okay, but either way, fucking take your pictures from the other side, assholes.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's keep her going. I believe this yep, it does. The last build of the night. We are looking at a UMPvo, photoshopped in with PSR presenting it, and the dude from King of the Hill
Fucking
smoking
claying
in the back.
it. This is a homie claiming his build right there. If you don't know who this is, well, you're an idiot.
All right, yeah. Enough said. Just black and pink. UMPvo
Red,
looks fucking
red.
dope.
Are you colorblind, bro? There's no way that's fucking pink.
It's red.
This
No,
is
it looks
red. It
pink
looks
to
like
me,
pink.
too.
Bro,
Yeah.
red.
This
That
is like
ain't pink.
fucking hot pink.
Hashtag
Nah.
red
Pretty
gang.
sure it's red. It's probably
That
the
is
lighting.
red.
It's probably the lighting. I wouldn't think this guy made it in pink.
Definitely green.
This
All
guy's
right,
not
sorry,
pink.
boys. I've had brain fog all fucking week.
I mean, it does
Apparently
look
it's
pink.
red.
I just don't think this guy made it in pink.
The
Unseen
dress
Killer,
was
what do you
pink.
think about the fucking pink filament?
I can't. I feel like I'm not allowed to judge this build because I'm currently in a battle with the person who submitted this. He and I are currently dueling over builds.
Really?
So I feel like my hands are tied a little bit.
Give them your harlot builds, you little bitches.
I gotta be nice.
Oh, the harlots.
Yeah. He and I
Gotcha.
may have had a little bit of harlot back and forth. No, he's a very, very skilled printer and designer. I know that this guy works in SolidWorks. He's not Fusion. He's not FreeCAD. This guy gets in deep, gets into the dirty stuff. I've seen some of his work. He's a strong printer. He's gonna do some cool stuff in this community. I'm excited to see what comes out of it. The red sucks, man. Get that red off of there. Get the red off of there. Get a matching pistol grip. I'm all about poster felonies. Get that fucking strap off that thing. Put a stock on it. Come on. I do appreciate that the front is not just a hand stop. It's a wall position brace that matches the pistol grip.
Barricade stop.
Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. It took a lot of time and effort. So I like it, but it's not for me. Wouldn't it be a project that I would have done? But you guns.
I like it overall, but I agree with the red. I would have wanted the more realistic look for the UMPvo, honestly. But you know, I don't hate it. That's probably just his choice. But it's just me griping about the colors. But overall, I still like it. I like the presentation. You got the legend holding your shit. Like, yo, this is the UMPvo right there. And I like how you got your logo there. So you're claiming your shit. So more of that. But I like it. What do you think, Misfits?
Claiming your shit. I don't care for the red on this build particularly. Red is cool in some builds, but this one ain't it. If you're going UMPvo, bro, send that shit to make it look really like a UMP. Come on, like I can't do it with that fucking shit. Other than that, on a crown.
Yeah, I mean, red and black's just so overdone at this point, but the print quality is amazing. Personally, I like the Saratoga better. Same dev. But again, print quality is fantastic. I would have probably done... No, I can't even say that. I might have gone for stick mags. I would have probably printed stick mags just to submit it with. But yeah, no, I like it all in all.
Hell yeah. All right, boys, that's going to bring us to the end of the night where we get to start voting for who gets to win that sick-ass parts kit. So I'm going to hand off my vote for the night, and we're just going to roll down the panel, starting with Unseen. So if there was anything for the night that you think is deserving of that shit we looked at earlier, what do you think it would be?
It's got to be that unknown model Mac with the lime green towards the beginning that had the really nice brace that matched it. I want to know what this thing is. I think it was really well done. I fucking hate that A2 grip. The rest of the build is solid.
Pretty sure that's a DB9 variant.
It's got to be. It doesn't look like the Mac Daddy. It doesn't look like a Mac and
It's the
cheese.
DB9 for sure.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that this thing came out amazingly, and this is my vote.
All right.
Hell yeah, solid choice. Mr. Guns from the Grave, once you get that marked down, what is your choice for the night?
I'm gonna go with the controversial build of the night. And
no.
go with the trash gun.
Okay, all right. I thought you were gonna choose that Tiffany 17L.
The Trash GC.
You gotta go with the trash.
So Swarm helped us out there. PY2A Mac 9 guys. We're all retarded. Thank you, Swarm.
Thank you, Swarm. It's been a
Luckily,
long day.
PY2A knows I'm retarded, so it's fine. He'll forgive me.
All right, Mr. Misfits. If there was any build you could choose,
Let me
which
get
would
me
it be?
scroll through real quick because I'm.
We're gonna start all the way at the end, and we'll just go through.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Go back.
Going back to the Monarch?
Yep. Monarch takes my heart.
Hell yeah.
That thing's hot.
Monarch takes my heart. That's my vote.
This thing's dope, dude. Check out this fucking stock one more time.
So
Hell
gorgeous.
yeah.
No presentation. This thing fucks.
All right, and that brings us to last but not least, Mr. Kron. Do you have a choice?
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna pick the Monarch, so I'm gonna completely self-servingly.
Oh no.
The Fafnir Undead.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
The execution on it was amazing. Like PLA looks great.
Hell yeah. All right, boys. There's our 4. When Guns from the Grave gives me the go, I'll go ahead and pull up the vote.
It's live.
Oh shit, it's live. I'm lacking. It's gonna be a close vote tonight. We got some good choices.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he just did a great job with that.
No, he did. Dude. No, do not feel bad about this.
Holy fuck. We've got ourselves 45% of the vote on that Monarch with the bipod.
It's a hot Monarch.
It is a
I
sexy
guess
Monarch,
so.
bro.
Lime Green DB9 has 12% with the Trash Gun with 31. The Monarch
Trash
is
gun creeping
leading
up.
with the Monarch is leading with 38%. And the Fafnir is running at 19.
Oh shit! The trash gun is tied with the Monarch.
33
Oh,
and
shit.
33.
Oh
Respect
no,
the
the Monarch's
trash.
going behind.
Oh shit!
Vote for
Alright,
that
boys.
Monarch. If you're not gonna vote the Lime Green, vote that Monarch.
Seriously, not vote Trash Gun. Come on. Are we really letting a meme gun
Oh,
win tonight?
man.
Like, I'm in support of the meme, but fuck, bro.
If the trash gun wins, I just might need to stay off Twitter.
Facts, dude. Fuck Twitter.
That's what it is. That's we figured it out. It's the Twitter themed FGC.
Alright, boys, I'm going to pull up this picture one last time. This is indeed the winner's prize for the night. This is what y'all are competing for. And the winner is going to be very pleased with what they get. This is fucking dope. It's one of the crazier prizes that we've had the luxury of giving away. All thank you to 1776 Supply Co. Do not forget to go check out these fucking kits, boys. They are very reasonably priced, and there's... I don't know how many are left, but they don't last forever.
Also,
go check that shit out.
Shackelford just said, obviously, he needs the parts if he wins. His gun is trash.
Also, that's where you can find
What is the
Revenant.
most trash
Just
build of the
stuff to
night,
plug
guys?
real quick. It is the coolest build right now. Go get your kits because they're sick as fuck.
Holy shit, Trash Gun has got 50% of the fucking vote.
God damn.
I mean, if anything, the audience always loves a good theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
the
especially
Monarch didn't
meme
have a
theme.
theme. The Lime Green didn't have a theme.
True. Theme build one last week too.
Technically, the Fafnir's, the silver doesn't technically theme. It's color matching.
Alright, we'll give it a few more minutes, see if anything evens out.
We have 46 votes for 43 people watching.
Well, never mind. I feel like it's pretty safe to call it.
You want me to call it?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
We've got ourselves... Let me pull this screen back up. The Trash Gun coming in 47%, followed by the Monarch with 30%. And then we've got the Fafnir Undead with 13% of the vote. And coming in last place is the DB9. That is very fucking crazy. Oh, it's not even a DB9.
No, it's a PY2A9, but
It's
you
a
know,
PY2A9.
Well,
All right, boys. Congratulations to the trash gun. You just got yourself the coolest fucking kid ever, man. We'll be reaching out to you
There's
soon.
a missing submission.
What's that?
There's a missing submission. Odalok.
There's a missing submission.
Well,
All
looks
right,
like
well, we'll see
somebody
you
did-
next week. My bad, homie. I guess I fucked up. I'll have to go ahead and check out the email. But with that being said, we have ourselves a winner. I'll go ahead and pull him up.
Thank you, Rusty. We appreciate you, homie.
Bitchin' show tonight. I appreciate it, dude.
Thanks, Rusty.
The trash gun coming in first place, boys. You saw it here first. He's got the fucking the hash browns and the fishnets and the hair and the cords. He's got all the trash on there. So
The Detroit special.
the Detroit special. That being said, boys, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. We're gonna go hang out in Discord, get drunk, have a good time. So if you're interested in that, you can indeed. Let me pull it up.
Look, I have no idea what you're talking about, homie.
I still can't believe that has sites.
You can go to wetalkshit.com. And when you click the after party link, it's gonna bring you right here. And if you click that, you get invited to our Discord. Just come hang out. It's pretty fucking fun.
Shout out to you, buddy, for binging all the shows all weekend, catching up. We appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. Welcome to the community.
That's awesome.
Shout out, Kyle. That monster can on this build was for you, homie.
Facts.
All right, boys. We're gonna get out of here. Peace and love. We'll see you next week. And congratulations to the winner. So before we get out of here, my mind is scrambled. I'm sorry, Killer. We should have been shouting you out already. Let these people know where we can find you before we get out of here.
Oh, yeah. I do remixes and textures for all the different designers in the community. Hit me up on Instagram. Just Unseen Killer. Nothing fancy.
There you go. His Instagram link is in the description below. So hit him up. He does cool shit. He's a madman. All right, boys. We're going to get the fuck out of here. I will see y'all in Discord.
Thank you, Print Bunny. Shout out.